I was in New York. I was getting ready to go to work. Was shaving.
I was sitting in the makeup chair just before the show, as I always am.
We're sort of gathering and waiting for our cars to take us to Rockefeller Center to do the Rosie O'Donnell show.
I was in France when it happened.
I was recovering from a magnificent party.
I had just flown in from California.
I was at home in outside of Nashville.
We were on the Upper West Side, and it was a beautiful day.
I was in Manhattan.
I was in Toronto, Canada.
That morning, I was coming from Staten Island from my home, and I was crossing the Verrazano Bridge.
I had an 8-month-old baby, and I'd been up all night with her.
I was in bed, and I kept hearing the phone ringing.
And I got a phone call.
Then I got a call from my daughter.
And said, "Daddy, did you see what happened?"
You know, he's going, turn on the TV.
So I turned on the TV.
Then I turned on the news.
The news was on in the makeup and hair room.
The Day Show was on in my office. Well, I was stuck on the West Side Highway just sort of watching.
I just said, everything's different.
In the days after 9/11, Americans wanted to help, to contribute, any way they could.
We wanted to do something. Everybody wanted to do something.
That was true even for those in the entertainment business.
I called Red Cross, and I said, I can't stay here. I got to do something.
And they went down a list and said, well, are you a doctor? Do you have any medical experience? Are you a construction worker? Are you... No. And then finally the woman was like, well, what do you do? And I said, I'm an actress.
For days, the entertainment industry and the nation as a whole came to a standstill as Americans sat riveted to their televisions for any scrap of news about the tragedy.
We were just staring at the television for the next 2 days.
But eventually, movies, television, theater, music, and even comedy began to slowly come back.
They said to get back to work. And there were no jobs available for a man in the fetal position under his desk crying. Somebody has to come back. Somebody has to come back, and somebody has to start making people laugh again, because they do want to break from it.
And in small, unexpected ways, the usually frivolous and irreverent world of pop culture began to help America to heal.
We as performers have a civic responsibility to perform.
You want to bring joy in and open that door of light to where people still realize, like, I'm here.
And Bruce was just, no, this is when it's most important for us to go on. This is our job.